Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday, the 9th of February 2022. Before we begin, I have a small announcement. I'm hoping it's a small announcement anyway. About an hour ago, I tested positive on one of those lateral flow tests, or ATKs as we call them here in Thailand, for the dreaded COVID-19. Now, if I was giving advice to somebody else, I would say, well, there are plenty of false positives on those home test at home kits, but yesterday a family member who lives in the same house tested positive with a PCR test, and so I'm pretty sure that is correct. Not good. Statistically, I'm in reasonable shape. The only thing against me is my age. I think health-wise, I'm reasonably fit. I don't have any. I'm not overweight. Have had reasonable diet for years, and don't drink or smoke or anything like that. So, and generally, I'm okay. Even though I'm 60, that's the trouble. Otherwise, I'm in pretty good shape, really. So I'm hoping it's just a small thing, and I've had 3 shots of Pfizer, so I'm Pfizered up to the neck. So let's hope that I can fight off any minor ailments that may come along just reasonably well, and that nothing serious happens. But it could be a little bit scary, I must admit. It was a little bit of a shock / surprise or whatever. I'm getting that. I haven't come close to this kind of thing before. So there we go. Right. Now, this is the New York Times hard level game, so we had better get on with it. And the first thing I can see is the 5 blocking across here, and the 5 blocking across here, allowing us to place the 5 in that square right there. One over here blocking down this column, and a 1 blocking down this column. We can put our 1 into that square there. Shall we just go through the numbers? Why not? See if there's anything looking good. No, I see some pairs, but that's about it. All pairs here as well with the 3s. Pairs up here, obviously, and pairs down here as well. Okay, 4. Anything happening on 4? Not much. Let's put in where the 5s can go, shall we? Because there might be something like that. No, and down here there's half a dozen squares where it can go, so not quite right, but anyway. We've got 7s in these squares and these squares. And down here is a pair. So that's going to put 7 across this row here, isn't it, like that? Okay. 8's like this, and like that. Not the same as the 2s. The 2s are in this square and this square. I thought for a second I might get a pair of, pair of 8 and 2 there, but no. Oh dear, just a single 9. Okay, this looks like it could be a tough game. Hurrah. Let's see now. slight cough, as you can hear, but nothing serious, I hope. Oh dear. 6, 7. It's time to look for patterns. I don't think it's going to be easy. Oh, hang on a second. Look, 6s. 6. How did I miss that? 6 blocking down there, 6 blocking up there, 6 blocking across there. We can get a 6 there, can't we? Oh, I'm not seeing stuff. And I don't really want this to be a super long game. I hope you can hear the thunder in the background, but I can. Storm is coming. Okay, I'm just going to do this for a little while longer, and then I'm going to head for the candidates, like head for the hills kind of thing. That's my safety zone, head for the hills. In my case, head for the pencil marks, because that will make the game a lot more palatable. Otherwise, we might be stuck here for hours getting nowhere, and that doesn't make for a good video, I must admit. Although I do play games like that, not newspaper ones actually, usually ones that are even tougher than these. But not often, I must admit, nowadays. But I have played them, and they do take up to like 2 hours or something. But that would make a terrible video, wouldn't it? So we're not doing that. Okay, quickly, what's missing from down here? 4, 5, 6, 9. 4, 5. Oh, look at that. 4, 5, and 9. How about that? 4, 5, and 9 missing here. So lucky I did check that first. I was about to give up, but let's go on for a wee bit longer. 6 across here and 7 across here. 6 and 7 up here, so this is a pair of 6 and 7 in here now. Yay us. 6 and 7 here. So the missing numbers are 2, which are up there, 4, which we don't know, and 9, which we don't know. Didn't get us very far, did it? We know this is a 4 and 9 anyway. But what about over here? Because 6 and 7, so we also know this is a pair of 6 and 7. Maybe this would be more useful. Right, 6 and 7 in here now. So that puts 3 up here, doesn't it? The 4, no, don't know anything about the 4. The 8 here, which is going to put, okay, great. So 8 blocks here, it can't be in these 2 squares. 8 is one of these squares here, blocking across this row. 8 blocking up here, that puts an 8 into that square there. 8 blocking down this column here, now up this column here. We can fit an 8 there, 8 across this row, 8 across this row, and 8 down there. Well, I'm glad I got a bit further because I was thinking if I had to go for candidates at this stage, I've got too many blank squares. So even if I do use pencil marks, at least it will make it a bit easier. Otherwise, it's there's just too many empty squares. Right. Okay. So we did something here. Now I'm going to come back again to think about this. This was 6 and 7, right? Now we've got a 9 blocking up there, so that's a 9 in those squares. Yeah, not good enough. It's just going to give us a 9 down here. That's a shame. 6 and 7, so 3s are up there. What else? 4s, we don't know anything about 4. Now these 2 squares have to be also 4 and 9, right? And we can't tell which is which. Trying to think if we see anything else here. Not much. Right, over here is 4s are like this now, so 4s are there. No. Obviously 1s are in those squares. That doesn't help. The 9s can go in any of the 3 squares. Let's take a different tack. Let's just look at the column down here and see what's missing. So what we don't have is 1. Excuse me. 2. We don't have 2, but 2 blocks this square and 2 blocks this square. So that has to be a 2. Oh, great. 2 blocking down here, 2 across there. That's 2 there. And then 2 across this row, and up. Has that been on offer for ages? I didn't notice. But there you go. When you're focused on other things, that's how the cookie crumbles. The Sudoku cookie. Down here, blocking down here, across. Sorry, this game is going to be really long. I do apologize. Hope you managed to stick with it. Hope I managed to stick with it. That's important, isn't it? Okay, this 1 blocks both of these 2 squares. We don't have a 1 in this row, so we can stick it there right now. Missing numbers here are 3 and 7. Is that going to help us? We know 5s are there, 4s can go anywhere, and 9s can still go anywhere. 9 is a kind of redundant number for us at the moment. We need to get some action on the 9s. Now I put in this 2. So what are we left with? 1 and 9, I guess. Yeah, 9. Doing us no favors. Okay, what else do we see? Let's see. 3s are here, 5s are here. 7s are still there. That hasn't changed, has it? So any changes on 7 by any chance? No, I don't think there are. No, it's still the same, isn't it? Ah, no. Yes, no. No. 4s are here. 7 and 9 can go anywhere. One across here and one down here. We can place our one right there. One's going to be there, like that. I'm sorry for the slowness, but I am kind of getting there. 3 across here, that's a 3 to place there. Missing numbers here are 5 and 7. We've got an intersecting 5, so that's a 5 there. 7 goes there. Now I think we've got something on 7s finally, haven't we? So let me try this again. 7 is in these squares and it should be there. So this can't be 7 now. That must be a 7. How's it going to look down here? 7s, and we have 7 blocking across here and 7 blocking across here, so we can place a 7 there. Okay. Right. Still, our 9s are hurting. Shall I just highlight the digits and go through them and see if there's anything left for me to grab hold of? 2 is done, so I can move on to 3. Plenty of pairs, but 4 is about as helpful as 9, isn't it, really? 5 across here, 5 across here, 5 down there. It's a 5 to place. I have a feeling a lot of you are going to be playing this game quite quickly. I'm doing it pretty slowly, but I'm not worried about that as long as it's not an unreasonable length of time, put it like that. Okay. 4 and 9 blocking. Oh, no. I already know these numbers, don't I? It's 3 and 7. I'll say 4 and 9 in these squares, but it's still getting me nowhere. This is 4 and 9. All right, so I should get back on with what I was doing. I was going through the numbers, wasn't I? I shall return to the origin. No, and then move on to 3 again, just in case anything changed. I don't think it did, but there's always a slim possibility. Nothing changed with 4. 5 is what we just did now. So what are we left with? Okay. 5s are in these squares and 5s are in these squares, so that's great. Because what you will now see is 5 blocking here, 5 blocking here, 5 blocking here, and 5 blocking here. So in this row, our 5 has got to be in that square there. Just wondering what's missing from here. 1, 3, 4, 9. Is that right? 1, 3, 4, 9. 1, 3, 4, 9. Okay, great. We've got 1, 3, and 4. So we're finally going to get another 9, and it's about time. Okay, great. So 9 is now in these 2 squares. Do we have any other pairs in there? I've forgotten now. Let's see what else is missing. 4? No. 6? No sixes and those two squares. Okay. This row does not yet have a 6. We've got a 6 blocking here, and we've got a 6 blocking here. So 6 is in that square there. Okay. Back to our 4s and 9s again. 4, 9, 4, 9, actually, like that. We're just going to get one more of these 9s somewhere, or a 4 somewhere, and I think it's going to help us rather a lot. That's what I think. Okay, still to go. Let's see what's missing down here. 3 is the bottom, 4 is in middle, 3, 4, 7, 9. Oh, look, there's one empty square here. You've been shouting at me, haven't you? Saying, come on, dummy. There you go. That's an 8 to complete that column. I didn't really. This is what happens. You get so, your eyes, I think, concentrate so intensely in a particular area that you just, in my case, I just forget to look at in other places. Get so focused in one particular area. Okay, let's take the 8 block across here. 8 blocking across here, 8 down there. 8 joins 2 as a complete digit now. Okay, completed, I should say. What do we know? What do we know? 1s are in these squares, still like that. Oh, sorry, not like that, I should say. Okay. 3s are up here and there and here. 4s are like this and this and there. Nothing else of value, I think. 5s are like this, and there's nothing to get there. 6s. 6 is not finished yet, is it? So, oh, 6. What did I have there? Oh, that's a 7 and 6. Oh, let me come back. Oh no, that's still 4 and 9 then, isn't it? So that's not going to do anything. Still 4 and 9. Sixes are there. Nothing to do there. And then 8s are done, so we need 9s. Damn. Well, I mean, if I have to put in pencil marks, it's going to be done over and done in a trice. I suspect, unless there's some tricky logic there, because most of the candidates are filled in. A lot of pairs of 9 and 4 around. I can't do like colouring or something without seeing the candidates. I just can't do it. I can't cope with that. It's far too annoying for me. But I do see. Okay, so I can tell you where there are 4 and 9 here, here, here. Up in this square, I believe this square, There is a 4 and 9. I don't know how that gets me out of anything really. Um, I don't know what to do with those 4s and 9s. Oh, this is a 4 and 9 as well, isn't it? What does it mean? Something about remote pairs, maybe, or colouring. Oh, it's frustrating. I don't know. This video is ridiculously long. I'm going to have to go to pencil marks now. That might be disappointing because I'm quite close to this, but I think I need to, just very quickly, places where I haven't just checked, I should check very quickly. 4, 7, 9, okay. Down here, 3, I've checked this already, haven't I? Although I'm not sure if any, I think things might have changed since then, I suppose. 1, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 3, 4? It is right, okay. 3, 4, blocking that square, it's a 1. Okay, so those of you who are telling me off on your computers or phones at home, whatever you're using, all right, okay, yes, I should have seen it quicker, but I didn't. Right now, we've got the 4 here, so this is going to be, finally, our 9. We're going to make some progress, right? 4 here, 9 here. I'm glad I didn't give up just at the end there. I almost did. 9 blocking up here. That's our 9 there. Of course, I meant with this one blocking here, of course. Okay, 9 blocking down here and across here. So that's our 9 there. We know this is a 4, don't we? All right, 1 digit missing across this row, which is a 9 again, isn't it? Part of our 9 and 4 series. Missing numbers here now are 4. Okay, so we've got intersecting 4 here, so that's our 4 and 7. I think we'll finish it. 7 blocking down here, 7 across there. That's a 7 there. What's missing in these 2 squares? 3. Well, I know 3 is up here because I've been looking at it for ages. There we go, 3 blocking across there. So 3. And the missing number here, it has got to be 4. 4 blocking down here, 4 across there, so that's a 4 to place there. 4 across here, 4 across there. 4 there, 4 across here, that's a 4 to place there. That 4 is now done. And I think the game is basically done now, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to need any more help now. Missing number down here looks to be a 5. That's going to block across there, giving us a 5 there. 1 number for this column. 9. Last number here is a 3. Last number in this row, I think, is a 6, isn't it? That's going to block this square from being a 6, so 6 goes here. Missing number here now is a 7. 7 stops that being 7. 7 goes here. 3 is in that square, blocking this square, so 3 must be down there. Last number to fill in here is a 9. One number across this row, the missing number is 6. And for the block and for the grid, we have yet to place a 3. Okay, great. So sorry about the length of the video, but you know that it's if you want to blame those people who don't comment and want to blame anybody for long videos, blame the commenters. They're the ones encouraging me to play this game without candidates, without pencil marks. It's their fault. You can complain to them. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.